teach you how to heal yourself and your reality from the mistakes that you've made in your life, whatever that means. I'm glad you're here on the path. I am Archangel Chadley. So, we've all made mistakes. All of us. Every single one of us. They say that we are all sinners. But that's just another label. We don't need labels. Labels don't help anybody. All labels do is just bring in judgment. Judgment from others, judgment from ourselves, judgment about ourselves. It's all just really a symptom of being human. So we are not our past. When it comes to thinking about who you are as a person, as a being, most people look at themselves and mostly because of self-judgment, they take all the things that they've done in the past and they add that up and they assume that who they are is an addition of everything that they've done in their past, and that means that's who they are. But the thing is, the past is the past. We're never going to be there again. Who we are as a being, as our consciousness, is who we are in this moment, moving forward. Who we are right now, and our potential. So truly, who you are as a being, as a soul, has nothing to do with anything you've done in your past. Because the past does not equal this moment and forward. It doesn't mean that we're going to repeat any of those events, that we're going to make any of those mistakes, that we're going to do any of the great things that we did. It's who we are forward. Truly. So, first off, so we can stop judging ourselves and we can let go of all the mistakes that we've made, because every human being has made mistakes. We have to stop avoiding the truth of them. You really have to look at your mistakes and own every single one of them. What it means to own your mistakes, you have to admit it to yourself. You have to be able to look at it and admit it. You can't avoid it. You can't keep running circles around it. You can't just leave it back there and act like it's not something that you did or something that you experienced. Like, you have to look at it. You have to look at it. It's okay to look at it. Don't avoid it. Remember, we've all made mistakes. And it's okay. God understands. God's already forgiven you. But you got to look at it. If you want be able to let go of who you were and the things you've done, you have to be able to admit it. Just admit it to yourself. Two, for the mistakes that we've made in the past, we've either done things that have harmed other people or done things that harmed ourselves. The ones that have harmed other people are probably going to be the ones that hurt the most, or that seem to, that you try to avoid the most. The ones where you hurt yourself, you're either fully knowing that you did it, or you're so far detached from it that you haven't even realized yet that you've done it to yourself. If you've hurt other people, so I go to at least a few meetings a week that are 12-step programs. And they say in those programs that when you make amends to other people, you got to check yourself. You got to make sure that if you're making amends to them, that you're not doing it for a selfish reason, that you're doing it so that way you can actually apologize to them because you actually care about what you did, not just because you're doing it so you can feel better. If you're doing it just to feel better, don't do it. And they always say to make amends except where it would hurt somebody else more to do it than to not have done it at all. So if it's going to hurt somebody more, if you have to go to them and bring up an old topic and talk about it and apologize for it and tell them that you're trying to get through things from your past and to be able to let those go, if it's going to hurt them more to have that conversation, don't do it. You know, if you have to write down on a piece of paper what you would want to say, or if it's somebody who has passed away, you know, get out a piece of paper and write down everything that you would want to say to them, your apologies, write it down, read it out loud, and then you can light it on fire. And that'll help activate it and let it go. You know, as though it was done, you know, with that person. And 3, you need to forgive yourself. At every single one of those events in your past where you made mistakes, where you did things that you were less than the person that you want to be, not only was there another person there, but you were always there. You were there every time. And one of the hardest things that any human being is ever going to do is to forgive themselves for participating, for being there, for putting your own consciousness, your own heart, yourself through those events. Whether or not you did it, or somebody else did it, or whatever the situation looks like. You have to look yourself in the eye. Go in the mirror. Or even make a video. and just say it out loud. I forgive you. I forgive you for putting me through that. I forgive you for doing those things, for hurting those people. Let yourself feel it. Like really face you and feel sorry. And I'm not saying that how you feel about it is all just going to go away just like that. But it's going to start the process. Facing it and owning it, making amends to other people, and forgiving yourself will start the healing process. That's how you begin to really put those events and those things from your past to let them go. It will disconnect itself from your consciousness, and you can release it and send it back to God. Let it go back to God to be processed. Like I said, God's already forgiven you. He's been waiting for you to forgive yourself this whole time. You deserve it. Like I said, like the band Shinedown says, it's a symptom of being human. We all have it. Don't think you're the only one. Don't think you deserve to be punished or to hold on to that guilt and shame. It's not who you are. It's something that you did, but it's not who you are. You deserve love. We all do. Love from yourself, love from the Creator, and holding on to all that stuff just becomes attached as part of our identity, but it's not. Feel who you are right now, and it's not the same you that made those mistakes. I love you, whoever you are watching this. Enjoy today. Be blessed. And know it is time for us all to expect for things to go better than we expect. I'll see you later.